Hello everybody and happy Friday. Getting it rolling. Same warm up we've been rolling through. Leave me some comments on this one. If it's run its course and it's kind of a dud, let me know. I can change it up and give you some more refreshing exercises or maybe change up the format. Let me know on that. Pause it if you need. Rip through it. Take your 10, 15 minutes, however long it takes you. Get a little sweat going. Also, comment if you don't know what any of these exercises are. If you didn't watch the first video or two, some of these could be confusing. So let me know on that. After the warm-up, quick swig of water, shake loose. From there, gonna get into the workout of the day. Not the most creative format, but should cut the mustard for you. So here we go. Workout section, here to here. Basically gonna roll through these exercises for 4 to 6 rounds. First couple, 1, 2, 3, are gonna be, and 4, gonna be a little bit more focus based, making sure you're hitting end range of motion, keeping balance, things like that. Afterwards, the strength and stability ones, we're gonna get into some quick pace cardio ones. Those are we're gonna kind of go kind of crazy, kick the speed up, knock out your reps, get the heart rate pumping. So again, I'm gonna roll through this whole list 4 to 6 times. If you're super gassed, a little bit closer to 4. If you're just cooking through this thing, you're cruising, get closer to 6. If you're even still good on time, get 7 or 8 if you want a little extra credit. Afterwards, of course, going into family time. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So, getting into the workout. All right, gonna have a new one for you. We're gonna have a half squat. Okay, we're gonna maintain that half squat. Gonna get a single leg, step forward, step to the side, step back. You'll finish the squat, you'll shake loose, you'll do it on the other side. I'll show you what I mean by that. We're gonna get 10 total reps. Afterwards, we're gonna go push to pike, supine row, side crunch, high knees, butt kickers, and jumping jacks. So let's roll through it. Your half squat with all the steps, gonna wanna make sure we're focused on our balance, all right? Take your time with this one. We're not in a hurry with our first 4 exercises. Okay, we're gonna hit our half squat here. We're gonna hold it. From here, we're gonna wind up shifting our weight to one side. So this leg's gonna be my pulse leg, this step's gonna be moving. Gonna shift, balance, step, extend, back here, to the side, here, step back, full extension, step here, finish the squat, stand up, shake loose, that's 1. We're then gonna flip-flop sides, step forward, return, side, return, back, squat stance, finish, shake loose, that's 2. Gonna work all the way up to 10, okay? If going through those movements are a little too easy, look to squat a little bit lower. Make sure we're emphasizing the heel pressure on that pulse leg. Emphasize your balance. If it's too easy, take your time, add another second pause to those extended positions, okay? Now once you get 10 total, so again, stepping 5 sequences on each side. After 10 total, we'll get into our push to pike. We've done it before. I really like this exercise. Obviously, you get the chest work, but it helps to mobilize the shoulders a little bit, and that's going to prime us for the following exercise. So 10 push to pike. Okay, from here, drop down, deep push up, press into your pike, drop down, push, right into your pike. So when you're hitting that pike, trying to get our ears in line with our biceps. So we're really looking to force this kind of position. We don't want to stop out here. Get your head back, get your head through your arms as far as you're able, okay? After 10 of those, we're gonna do a supine row, okay? If you have a TRX, might be a good time to break out the TRX. If you have the bed sheets still sitting around from video 3, go for it. I'm gonna demo this with, see if I can get a good angle. My dining room table is what I'm gonna use for a supine row. So, feet, gonna go under the table, gonna grip the top of the table, and I'm just going to roll, squeezing the shoulder blades. Okay, so from here, get yourself underneath. You might want to bend the knees a little bit just to make sure you don't tug your table and your table flips over on you or anything like that. So from here, chest comes up, squeeze the shoulder blades, full extension, squeeze the shoulder blades, bring it all the way back down. All right, we're gonna hit 10 of those. That'll be your supine row. If your table doesn't work, you don't have a TRX, and you don't have that bed sheet laying around, then we'll just do our pronated row. I'll show you that real quick if you have no other options. Our prone row is just gonna be here, basically like a half Superman, okay? So we've done the half squat steps, we've done the push to pike, we've done the supine roll. From there, we're gonna go into a side crunch, basically just working obliques here. So laying on the side, ribs touching the ground, do what you want with this offhand, but basically I think I'm gonna bring my elbow to my hip. Squeeze, bring it down, elbow to the hip, squeeze, bring it back down. Main thing people do wrong with this one is they press off the ground with this bottom hand. So we don't want to use this arm as a crutch and push ourselves up. We want to make sure we're squeezing these obliques, all right, squeezing these muscles to elevate this shoulder and our upper back off the ground. You're going to get 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Then we're finally going to move into some tempo exercises. High knees, butt kickers, jumping jacks. All these we're doing 20 total. So we're going to get on our feet, high knees, pump them out, count to 20, right into butt kickers, count to 20, right into jumping jacks, count to 20, okay? Once you get all the way through the list, shake loose, catch your breath. If you're good to go, get right in round 2. If you need a little water break, take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We just want to make sure that we're, when we're doing this sequence, we want to be able to go exercise to exercise to exercise. We don't want to be taking a minute off in between movements. All right, it's not like we're doing chest exercise followed by a chest exercise. Okay, we're doing pretty much all opposing muscle groups, so we should be fresh for the next movement. So again, going through that sequence, whether you're taking rest in between or not, 4 to 6 rounds should get you close to 20 to 35 minutes, depending on how long this is taking you, okay? After your 4 to 6 rounds, we'll get into our family time. Just gonna be about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes or so, and we'll talk about that as well. These are all gonna be compound sets, so we're gonna do one exercise. For example, our first one's going to be an ab exercise. It's going to be paired with another ab exercise. So really going to fatigue those muscles, burn them out, okay? So 10 to 15 minutes. After this, you'll get into your cool down. If you have extra time in between, you can go through those first rounds, those first few rounds a couple more times if you want. So I'll show it to you here. Pause if you want, review it. If you know what all those are, you can zip through it. Otherwise, we'll go through the demos here. We're going to do a curl up, followed by a half sit-up hold. We're going to do a plank hold with a heel raise, followed by Superman for reps. We're going to do reverse crunch, followed by V-sit with pulses until failure. So that'll be a treat for you. So let's talk about the exercises. The curl up. Laying back, knees are bent, hands basically going to slide towards our toes. All right, we want to think about picking our torso up off the ground, not necessarily just curling up our body, all right? Kind of contrary to the name of the exercise, but think about lifting your torso towards the ceiling. Pick it up, 1, pick it up, 2, little squeeze at the top of that rep. Once you get your 10, we'll come on up, big chest, half sit up, hold, 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 as long as you're able to. Basically here we're going until failure. If you're really good at holding a half sit up, basically you just gotta hold it for about 9.5 minutes and you don't gotta worry about the other exercises. But once you fail your half sit up hold, we're gonna move right into the next one. Plank hold with a heel raise, 10 reps each side. So that heel raise, that plank hold, high plank, low plank, your preference. I'll demo from the low plank because I think I pretty much always do high plank. So with the heel raise, we're down in our plank. Scoot a little bit for you. We're down in our plank. Pick the heel up, squeeze the butt. Pick the other heel up, squeeze the butt. Here, trying to keep our hips level as possible. We want to make sure we're not turning or anything as we perform this. So, things to pay attention to. Heel goes up towards the ceiling, big toe faces the floor. Okay, after you get 10 heel raises on each side, so again 20 total reps, we're going to get 10 Superman reps. So, in that Superman, squeezing as tight as we can, pick the chest up as high as you can, make sure we're getting our thighs off the ground as well. So, from here, squeeze, down, 1, squeeze, down, 2, squeeze, down, 3. That'll be your Superman. If the Superman doesn't work for you, we can go with swimmers, right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. Similar movement, a little bit of a modification for you. 10 reps of the Superman. Last but not least, then we're going to go reverse crunch for 10 reps, followed by a V-sit pulse until failure. So your reverse crunch. Laying flat, but right now my heels are touching. From here, shoulder blades up, drive the knees in, squeezing all the way through here. Think about squeezing Kegels, putting on skinny pants, trying not to pee, whatever you gotta think about. We wanna cinch all this in tight.
Drive the knees, extend. Drive the knees, extend. Notice as I extend, my heels remain off the ground. Once you get 10 reps, come on into a V-sit, do what you want with your hands, put them on the floor, put them here, whatever you want. But then we're just gonna pulse the feet, keep it going once again until failure. Once you fail, get a breather, take it back from the top, go back to your curl ups, rip through that, treat it like an AMRAP, get through it as many times as you can in your 10 to 15 minutes. So, to review, 1, 2, 3, 4. We care about end range of motion, balance, tension throughout the rep, tight squeeze when you get to the top of the rep. These next ones, crazy, big speed, nice tempo. From here, pretty much just shredding the abs, work on some back muscles as well. So, should be a doozy. Likes, questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to drop them. Otherwise, enjoy.